Hi, welcome back. I'm Brainerror, and today we are playing another game from over on itch.io for One Shot Thursday. And this one is very close to home. It's called Robin, and it's about chronic fatigue syndrome. As some of y'all know, I was diagnosed with chronic fatigue syndrome when I was 9, and it's been very hard to deal with. I spent most of my 20s bedridden, not doing very much, and it wasn't fun at all. And it can also really impact your mental health, so it's double whammy. But there's a ton of other things that come into play as well, brain fog being one of the worst things, for me anyway. And a whole host of other things that can really make life difficult. Up to the point where the doctors said, when I was in my 20s, they actually said I was going to be in a wheelchair by the time I was 30. I'm in my 30s now, not in a wheelchair, baby. I've done very well. I've actually improved slightly because I've managed better, but it's been a ride. I'll leave info down below, so if you want to read all about it, then please do so. And it says, this game is based on the spoon theory. So spoon theory is basically you get a set amount of spoons. A lot of chronic health sufferers will know this, and each spoon represents a certain amount of energy. So you get 10 spoons, for example, a day. And then you have to divide those over tasks that you need to do that day. If you go over that spoon allowance, which I do quite regularly, which means that I'll relapse and I'll be very ill the next couple of days after that. But it's really hard to kind of manage the spoons because there's so much you need to do in everyday life. But every task and every action can be a spoon, or several, depending on what it is. So it'll be interesting to see how this game goes about it. I saw a lot of good feedback, so let's dive into it. So, all of your blood tests have come back. You really can find anything? Oh, already close to home, yes. But why do I feel so tired all the time? At least we have eliminated what it could be, I suppose. Maybe it's all in my head. Or maybe I'm just lazy. Feeling defeated, Robin decides to spend the long weekend at home to try to recover some energy. This is her weekend. Right. Oh, look at that. So, yeah. So this shows you it's too early to sleep. What does the gray represent? Is that the amount of energy it will take? Probably, right? Feed the robin. Let's do that. Okay. So that's the amount of energy we spend. Take a shower? We could take a shower. Yeah. Do we want to pick up clothes, read a book, make something to eat? Would probably be better. I'm surprised it doesn't take more energy, because for me cooking can be really like 2 or 3 spoons depending on how bad a day I'm having. Do some work, browse the internet. Water plants. Ooh, we're getting close to running out of energy. I'm just doing all these tasks today, and then tomorrow I'm too tired for that. See, that's the thing. So now she's too tired to do anything. Too tired for that. Too tired for that. Too tired for that. Oh god, this really hits home. This is basically me. Every day. No, I'm too tired, I'm too tired, I'm too tired, I'm too tired. And it's really hard to kind of convey that to people. It's like, I'm not being lazy. I actually want to do a shit ton of things. Like, if I had the energy, I'd be unstoppable. But I just, yeah, it is like that. You'll do the basics and then you just run dry and you just want to sleep. Go to bed, I guess. The foul smell of unwashed dishes kept you awake. Oh no! You'll have to do them soon. You sighed. It's been a while since you did some fun navigating on social media. Your dirty clothes are piling up. Good thing no one's visiting. You glance upon your backlog of books. Oh my god. Someday you'll get around to reading them. You felt very guilty. You didn't do any work on your novel. You woke up feeling even more exhausted than usual. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, this is so familiar. This is so familiar. I'm gonna get upset towards the end of this. I just know it. I'm already, like, slightly welling up. This is so close to home. It might as well be called Dinny. Right, she's even more tired than usual. So we're doing the dishes. Okay, well, the dishes are done. Browse the internet for a bit, so you feel mentally happier. Do you want to do the clothes? And then make something to eat? No, because then the plants will be okay for today. We do need to eat as well, though, but then we don't have... eat and do the dishes again. Or pick up clothes and eat and not do the dishes again, but then that keeps me awake, so I will make something to eat and then do the dishes. And, you know, hopefully that will give her a little bit more sleep or a bit more rest. Do the dishes. There you go. Alright. Go to bed, I guess. Yeah, I'm too tired for that, so everything else is too much. Oh, we had a shower yesterday. That's okay. Go to bed. You looked over at your unwatered plants. You shouldn't forget to tend them this weekend. You already did that. You don't have to water them every day. Robin chirps in disdain at you. You didn't tend to her. She sounds upset. Oh. You feel filthy. You were too tired to shower and it feels gross. Your dirty clothes are piling up. Good thing no one's here visiting. You glance upon your backlog of books. It was a tiring day still. Oh, we look even more tired. Let's feed the robin. Take a shower. This is very much what it's like. The worst thing is when you have a good day and then you do way too much, which is what I always do. If I have the slightest bit of energy, I do everything for a solid 10 hours straight, and then it bites me in the ass because it makes me so much worse for the following days. But I just can't, because I'm so happy that I have some energy, you know, and I can think clearly and I can do stuff without too much pain, and, you know, it's so hard. It's really hard to manage. Pick up clothes. Right, so that's picked up now. The plants. But also kind of need to eat. But then she makes so much of a mess. See, if this was me in my situation, if I'm too tired, I would get like a paper napkin and put like a sandwich on top of that, so I don't have to have any washing up. I can just throw it out. You kind of have to think about these things. It is a disability, you know. It's a lot of people don't understand that it's a disability. It disables you from living your life normally, and that's what a disability is. But it's not always obvious because it's mostly inside. And the thing with people with chronic fatigue or ME, and anybody really with an invisible illness, is that they hide away when they're really bad, so then you don't get to see it. And I think I've said this in the past, where I've often thought about vlogging when I'm really bad, when I'm slurring my words like I'm drunk, I can't think clearly, I mix up words. Language is a really hard thing for me. Just having coherent thoughts. My motor skills go out of the window. It's really hard, and I often thought about vlogging that, but then you don't want people to see you like that because it is awful. It is really, really awful. But then again, if we don't show it, then nobody knows, you know? It's really difficult. So what shall we do now? We should eat, but then it would keep us awake again. Read a book, water my plants, I guess. And then I have too little energy for anything else. Go to bed. Yeah, too tired, too tired. I wish there was something like... What I would like to see with this game is that each task will have a certain amount of energy. So shower, for example, would be like 2-3 spoons for me. It's very intensive for me to be grooming. On a bad day, that is. And then, you know, watering plants would be a 1 or a half. And then reading a book would be very high because it takes a lot of mental effort for me to actually concentrate, read a different language, process that in my head, trying to take it all in. It takes a lot of energy and effort for me, partially because of the ADHD as well, so that comes with it. So yeah, I would like to see different, if the dev is watching this, I would love to see different like amounts of energy each task would take. Right, go to bed then, I guess, because we're too tired. Your stomach rumbling kept you awake. Although exhausted, you had to make a sandwich in the night. Oh no. You sighed. It's been a while since you did fun navigating on social media. That's not true. We did that a day ago, and you don't need to be on it every day. Says me. Yeah, the books. You didn't do any work on your novel. And just like that, the weekend's over. Ooh. When I used to work, it was especially like that. Actually, I did less than this person. I did less than Robin here. When I worked, as soon as I had a day off, I would do absolutely nothing. Which makes it worse because then nothing gets done over the weekend. I often did stuff after work and then tire myself out so much that the weekend was just wasted away. I wouldn't be doing anything. And that sucked even more because they're my free days, and what am I using them for? Just recovering for another tiring week, and you never fully recover. You never catch that breath. You never recharge. It's just tiring, 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 tiring. And it keeps piling up like that until you have a burnout like I did, and then stupidly go back to work and have a double burnout, which I'm still recovering from. Yeah, it's just, you know, it's so difficult. Oh, Robin has managed to get through the weekend without too much strain and is happy with her productivity. She has hope for the week of work ahead. She might just be able to manage. Oh. But the doctor, though. The doctor had nothing to say about this? Anyway, there was a really lovely little game about chronic fatigue syndrome. It did upset me a little bit. I had to push back my emotions because it was so close to home, and I recognized a lot of it. And I hope the dev didn't make this out of their point of view. I really hope you don't have it, but if you do, I hear you and you have my sympathy and my support. It is really hard to live with and a lot more complicated and difficult than people realize. So yeah, do check out those links that I put in the description for more information about this wonderful condition, and let me know what you think of this. I really liked it, although I would love to see an expansion on it. Thank you so much for joining me as always, and I will see you when I see you.